So I've had a couple questions about this custom Royal Tie Interceptor that I made, and figured I would just give you guys a heads up on how I made this. So this is basically what it looks like. It's just the standard tie interceptor with just a different paint scheme, and then obviously your little extra wings here. So I made this just based off of some of what I've seen some other people do, and then also just some images online. So the paints that I used are right here. It's just these Deco Arts gloss enamels. I mean, these are like $1.75 or something like that. I believe I got them at Michael's or at Target or something. But these are the colors. So you've got just your gloss enamels, black, Tuscan red, and then this shimmering silver. Those are the three colors I used. The great thing about using these enamels is that they dry relatively quickly. So when you put a coat on, if you were to do one side of a wing, you could go ahead and do one side of a wing, do the other side. By the time you come back around, this side has dried enough that you can put another coat. This has probably got 4 or 5 coats on it in order for it to be that red. Now, I didn't use any type of a primer, which is the reason why it's the darker red, because some of that blue hue is still stuck in there. So if you were to prime this thing, you could certainly go that route. What you would then need to do is then also get this glossy black, and you could paint in this black portion, which I haven't done, and you can see there's still some paint errors in there from when I originally made this. But that's basically how I went through and did it. Now, the wings here are actually not attached. So these are literally, I took a foam or like a styrofoam egg crate, and I cut these wings out. So I actually just cut out these little notches in it so that way it could stick right on the side. So I can then go ahead and attach it like that, and it holds right in place. You could glue these on. There's actually some 3D prints out there. You could go through Shapeways and actually get a 3D print of this. I've seen there's a couple of other Action Fleet customers or custom makers that have gotten that 3D print and glue it onto the side. You could certainly go that route as well. This was just super easy. All I did in order to get the difference in the black there is I just took some blue painter's tape and just taped off the edges and just painted it black, and that was it. So that's really how I made this this custom Royal Tie Interceptor. I think it turned out pretty good. If I were to do it again, it took a long time to paint. I might make some slight adjustments to how I painted it, but if you have any other questions, feel free to fire away. But that's basically how I made it.